Hello everybody, I am Sean.
And I'm Amber.
And we are the couple that grills together and bakes together. And today we are baking our version of homemade Nutter Butter cookies. So let's enjoy. Alright Amber, so how are we going to put all this together today?
First, we have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. And in this bowl, we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a stick of butter and we're going to cream that with 3/4 of a cup light brown packed sugar and 1/4 cup regular granulated sugar.
Is that what you got in this bowl here?
It is.
All right.
Minus the butter. So we're going to mix this for a couple of minutes until it's nice and well blended.
So Amber, whose birthday's tonight?
It's my birthday.
New Year's baby, Amber Lynn.
That's right. All right. Okay, so now we are going to mix in the peanut butter, the egg, and the vanilla extract, which is 1 teaspoonful of vanilla.
Now what we're doing right now, this is for the cookies themselves, correct?
It is.
And then what are we gonna make for the filling?
It's a peanut butter mixture, peanut butter, powdered sugar, I believe some vanilla, and it's gonna be very close to what we made the peanut butter balls with. All right, so I'm going to get this going and then I'm going to add the vanilla. So this looks good. So now we'll go ahead and start adding the dry ingredients that we've already measured out. So every year on my birthday at midnight, when we ring in the new year, Sean has always made the tradition that we have my cake and we open my presents at midnight. And that's always been a really fun thing that we do together every year. No matter who's with us, that's what's gonna happen. So if you're celebrating New Year's with us, you're gonna have to stay up and have cake and ice cream at midnight.
At midnight, could be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, depending on what time I get off work.
That's true. But luckily those days are past.
Yeah.
And we work together and we don't have to work holidays.
Yeah, there was one.
All right. So, going to start mixing this together. Okay, let's check this out. Make sure everything is nice and well mixed. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so now we're just going to roll our cookies. I've got a cookie sheet here lined with parchment paper. Okay, so I've got some cookies rolled. Now I'm going to take a fork, flatten them down, and then we will get them going in the oven.
Peanut butter cookies. They're the best. My wife's laughing a little bit because she's waiting to see if I'm going to say so much better than the rest.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking how corny you are. I hope all that gets cut out.
Peanut butter cookies were one of the first cookies I ever baked.
Sean's a good baker. He loved to bake when he was a kid. Okay, so we've got these ready to go into the oven. They're gonna bake for about 10 minutes. We'll check on them, see how they're doing.
Alright, so the first batch of cookies are done. We're going to take them out of the oven, let them cool, and put the second batch in.
So these ended up baking for 11 minutes.
Now we're going to get started on the filling. So we're ready to start making the filling?
We are. So we have a 1/4 cup of butter that has been softened. We're going to be using a 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're going to start with the butter. And we're going to start just mixing that up. Okay. And now we're going to add the peanut butter. Okay. Now we're going to take our powdered sugar and start incorporating that into the peanut butter mix. Okay, so now we have our vanilla that we're going to add to it, and our 2 tablespoons of milk.
how many birthdays have you had?
I can't believe you'd ask me that.
I didn't ask how old you were. I said, how many birthdays have you had?
You're really funny, Sean.
I tried.
Okay, so it looks like it's done. It mixed up really well, nice and creamy looking. So I'm gonna let this chill a little bit to firm up, and then we will make our peanut butter sandwiches. Okay, so the cookies have cooled, and we chilled the mixture for the cookie sandwiches, and we're ready to make them now. This mixture turned out really well. It tastes great. So these are going to be some really delicious sandwiches. So there you go. Let me make a couple more.
So where'd you find this recipe at, Amber?
On Pinterest.
Pinterest is a good place to find some recipes.
It is. If your mind can think of it, then you pretty much can find it on Pinterest.
So I say let's make a few, brew some coffee for coffee time, and then sit down and have some coffee and some cookies.
That sounds really good to me, Sean.
Because everything's better together.